New heroes and galactic legends join forces to unlock mysteries of the Force. Let's talk about Star Wars: The Last Jedi. With this film, it is about Rey seeking the aid of Luke Skywalker in hopes of turning the tide for the Resistance against the First Order led by Kylo Ren, while Leia, Finn, and Poe attempt to escape the First Order. And with this film, it is sadly pretty controversial, but I'm going to be honest, I loved this film. I love what they did with the characters in this film. We got more of Daisy Ridley's Rey, and I thought she was great. But the best character, in my opinion, in this was Kylo Ren's Adam Driver. I thought that Kylo Ren was a huge improvement in this film compared to the first one, where this time he hasn't thrown a temper tantrum. We see him broken, we see him hurting, we see him conflicted, and Adam Driver did perfectly well portraying that. Rian Johnson did a great job writing that. We also get more of John Boyega's Finn and Oscar Isaac's Poe Dameron, and I thought they were great. It did feel like that they made Finn take a bit of a step back for this film for some reason. Then again, the film mostly focused on Rey and Kylo and Luke. We also, with this film, get introduced to Kelly Marie Tran as Rose Tico, and I thought she was a great character. She had good dynamics with John Boyega's Finn, but she faced a lot of unnecessary hate for this, and that was not good. Super uncalled for. But with this film, we do get Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill back, and I thought he gave a great performance. I know a lot of people are critical of what they did with his character, but I thought Mark Hamill gave a phenomenal performance with that, as it shows that even legends fail and deal with guilt, and that is still relatable. Luke Skywalker in this film is still relatable. Sadly, this was the last performance that Carrie Fisher gave as Leia, as she sadly passed away before this film was released, and she gave a powerful performance in this. She was honestly the heart and soul of this film. But with this film, the scenery, the cinematography was beautiful. The cinematography in this is the best out of all of the Star Wars projects. With this film, I do feel like it showed a lot at stake with the Resistance. They're pretty much pushed to the back corner as the First Order is right there. They pretty much have nowhere to go. Like I said, there is just a lot at stake with this. And I do believe that it showed that very well. I will admit, it did feel like it did sidetrack a bit with the Canto Bright stuff. It was cool to see all that, but it did feel like a bit of a sidetrack. But at the same time, it shows that there is really no difference between both sides when it involves money. And there was another part within the final battle. I think it could have probably been a little bit better. But regardless of that, I loved this Star Wars film. Like I said, this was the best looking Star Wars film. It had the best cinematography out of all the Star Wars projects. I loved what they did with the characters for the most part. And with this film, it had the best version of Kylo Ren. Adam Driver was phenomenal in this film. Overall, I know it's controversial, but I loved this film. In my opinion, it is a great Star Wars film. If you don't like this film, that's fine. But I liked it. But what are your thoughts on The Last Jedi? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.